K97 Classic Hits.
The Prime Minister has told U.S. President George Bush to back off. At 6 o'clock, it's -5 and clear. I'm Sharon Mallon with a K97 information update. Prime Minister Mulroney did not mince words when he spoke with George Bush over the phone yesterday. He complained about U.S. protectionism. Mulroney says he expressed strong concern to Bush about recent U.S. trade penalties imposed on BC softwood lumber and Canadian-built Honda cars. Federal NDP leader Audrey McLaughlin was in Edmonton Sunday for International Women's Day. She says that Ottawa's response to women's concerns has not been good enough. McLaughlin has said that the Mulroney government is making a serious mistake by scrapping the idea of a national daycare program. She says it would allow more people to go to work or get job training and eventually boost the economy. Tell you what, Ford of Canada is getting a good shot in its economic arm. It's close to signing a $1 billion deal to make cars for use as taxis in Argentina. Wow. Just about 6:04, John Sexsmith is back from Mexico. He's up next with a look at K97 Sports.
I didn't make it in time to write a script.
Oh, great.
Oh,
Mr. Preparation.
I know what this means, curling. It is 6:04, John's in with a look at K97 Sports. You just got off the plane, so you don't have a clue as to what's going on, do you, pal?
I have no idea whatsoever what's going on. I'll tell you, Canada kicked butt in water polo at the Continental.
Oh, great. Thanks, John.
Sparked by me. Leafs lost to San Jose 4-1 last night. Well, fourth place Mini, they beat the Jets 4-2, so that drops Toronto 8 points behind the Stars. Elsewhere in the NHL last night, Montreal moved into a tie for first overall with the Rangers. They beat Detroit 4-1. Vancouver dumped Philly 7-3. Islanders beaten Buffalo 6-2 in Chicago with a 4-0 shutout victory over Boston. Back to the bargaining table today for the NHL Owners and Players Union. Players have been voting to give their union a strike mandate in an effort to put pressure on the owners to sign a new collective agreement. Players have been without a collective agreement all season long. And Sean Burke, he signed a contract with the San Diego Gulls of the IHL. Play out the season there. Financial terms have not yet been disclosed. And Freddie Couples, your guy, Bruce.
Had him last month.
And that's K97 Sports.
Sharon, the forecast looks pretty good again.
It's going to be special today, up to 5 degrees for a high in the sunshine, 10 degrees tomorrow, lots of sunshine both days. We drop down to -5 tonight. For Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, sunny all 3 days, a high of 10 degrees. In Edmonton this morning, it's clear we are at a fresh -5. It is 6:07. I'm Sharon Mallon with John Sexsmith and Bruce Kenyon and Sharkey, the K97 Breakfast Club, Monday morning live on VTV Channel 10. We are citywide.
Okay, we're on the air on TV right now, right?
Are we?
Are we?
Yeah, we're on all the time, so don't say anything rude, John.
Yeah, for the past 7 minutes we've been on the air.
For what?
7 minutes.
Who owns the San
We've been on the air, I know.
Who owns the...
I'm not going to say anything that's going to get us in trouble. You told us to be natural.
Well, I didn't want you to be that natural, Sharon. You're hard enough to take when you're not that. And time now to give away a pair of the best tickets in the house to the Devils game. That'll be on Wednesday night at the Coliseum, where you get a pre-game dinner, you get compliments of Molson's, you get a game program, and an autograph stick by one of the Oilers. Skill testing question here, Johnny. Have you got one for me? You've been away too long. Okay, I'll handle it. Don't worry. I'll do your job too. Tell me, who is the second hottest team in the NHL since the All-Star break? Second hottest team in the NHL since the All-Star break. If you know the answer, give us a call at 451-8097. On K97 Classic Hits, it's Robert Palmer. Got your horoscopes on the way before 6:30, as well as John's joke of the day. Yes, he's back. And he tells us he made one up especially for today.
Two jokes. He made up 2 jokes.
No. Anyway, Robert Palmer on K97's Breakfast Club. Don't forget, you can tune us in on TV, Channel 10 citywide on Videotron, and have a look at this mess. Hello, Steve.
Steve, don't we have to talk in these mics before the radio?
Can we get a close-up of our
I do
crack
and they don't.
engineer, Steve Slipchuk?
I do and they don't.
Hard at work.
Who doesn't? But see, I've got one too.
Sharon boinked the guy. No, I'm just kidding. Sharon dated the guy, and so he'll be listening, okay? I forgot, sorry.
I boink no one.
I know, I'm just kidding. He was
Is your fold back? No.
Got a fold back? That'd be great.
Where is that
So we
idiot
can get
engineer?
We're usually not this disorganized. It's because of the lights.
They're very bright, aren't they?
Oh, yeah.
It'll be nice and warm here today.
We're
Steve!
usually not this disorganized. Generally, we know, but it's because of the TV thing.
Steve,
And
baby,
there he
where
is,
am I?
Steve,
Am I-
baby. Steve, can you get a radio in here that we can play back so
Yeah.
everyone can hear it?
Also, Steve, what do I use for on air?
It's Robert Palmer on K97's Breakfast Club and Addicted to Love. We're at, is that clock right? 12 minutes after 6? No, it's not. It
Mine
is.
says, well, it says 6:13 here.
And Don Ritchie's back at the station. Don, do you have a winner for us?
Sure do. His name's Scott Bennett, guys.
Can we talk to Scott? Good morning, Scott.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Hey, great.
Are you tuned into TV?
Not yet. I'm gonna go home and watch you.
Well, tune it in, and we hope it's better than it's. Anyway, what's the team we're looking for here?
Well, the Oilers.
The Oilers, of course, is the correct answer. As of Saturday night, they are the second hottest team in the NHL. So we have for you a pair of tickets. They're right behind the Oiler bench for the Jersey game. You ever sat down there, Scott?
No, never.
It's great. Best place to see the game from. You can hear the players swear and spit and all sorts of things.
Jersey's the fourth hottest team.
Jersey's the fourth hottest team, so there you go. It'll be
Oh,
a hot
that's an
game.
important piece of trivia.
Are you a K97 Classic Club member, Scott?
Yes, I am.
Atta fire, Scott. We also have for you a double guest pass to attend our St. Patrick's Day Bash, which will be held on, oddly enough, St. Patrick's Day at Fast Eddie's. Our own Terry O. Evans will be the host that evening, and it's going to be a listening party, actually, for the Commitments 2 soundtrack. So enjoy that as well, okay?
No, thanks very much.
So whip home and put on that TV. Channel 10, okay, Scott?
Okay.
Okay, you wouldn't want to miss that. It's now 13 after 6. The forecast, Sharon, I haven't even had a chance to look at it, but I believe a high today
Did I
of
give
5.
you one? Yeah, 5 today and 10 tomorrow.
And 10
then
tomorrow.
10 for the rest of the week, so it'll be great.
All right. Even the weekend wasn't even that bad.
Well, I heard it was pretty cold in Edmonton. It was nice
Well,
and mild.
Saturday, I guess. Was Saturday? Yeah, Saturday wasn't that good, but yesterday was pretty nice. How was your ski trip?
Oh, it was fun. You
I see what you mean, Jerry.
wink all you want. I mean, it was just good skiing. It was a lot of fun.
It
Was
was.
this about mustard in your ears?
No, there was a guy, there was a guy with mustard in his ear.
okay,
It's a long story. No, I went to wipe it out of his ear, and then it wasn't mustard, it was sunblock.
Sounds like a pretty wild party to
Well,
me.
no, this was right in the lodge.
Okay, enough. We got to hear.
Yeah.
We have with us 4 of our winners from the weekend, and they're in the studio, our studio audience. No panic, guys. We'll get to them in a few minutes' time. We have a few Olympic events planned. Now, come 20 minutes after 8, we got big-time news coming your way, okay? Big-time news for K97 Classic Club members, so stick around. And our 4 winners will be performing a number of activities this morning. We have a toast toss you guys will be doing, okay? Beach ball blow up. Do you know how to leg wrestle? You better learn, because you're going to want to know. Anyway, we'll do that in a
Indigenous
little while.
games on K97.
And we'll drop into the comedy shop in a moment.
You know, you don't get another chance to be a kid.
That was a little long, so let's try and shorten them down. Eh,
Hi,
guys?
Larry. Come on in.
I know. We're still a little long, so we got to get things going. Hey, Larry's here with the cards, yes.
There we go. That's the boy.
Okay, Slipchuk, we're going to need headphones for Sharkey so he can hear what's going on. He's got to mix these things, okay? Or you've got it, one of the two. So these clocks are correct, are they? 12 after 6 right now, that's what we got? 13?
Well, this says 6:16, so.
This one says 16 as well. What time you got? 6:16? Well, then none of these clocks are right. This one. There's Sharkey. He's setting up our sound effects, you see. I guess we should explain to people what carts are and stuff like that, eh, Shark? We'll do that. For TV viewers. Sharkey.
Yes.
Hold up a cart to the camera there, okay?
Okay. Cart, it's like an 8-track.
Well, it's not on camera yet, so hang
Okay.
on.
There you go. Can you zoom in on that?
See?
It's like an 8-track.
And that's where you get those sporty little
We got-
sound
yeah,
effects
who are
from
we
for those who are listening on the radio.
See?
Where are you going to get it from?
Yeah, very easy.
What was that?
Okay, Ritchie, just roll into Mariah Carey after this, okay? We got horoscopes after that. And then we should be okay for the 20 after
Did you
break.
have a good time, John?
Yeah.
So Steve,
And then we'll go to Robbie Robinson. We'll end up canning wings.
Yeah, I did. Thanks.
Bruce, is this hooked up then?
Yeah, I think I called
As far as I know, we got to find out what pot it's on. I'll check with Slipshot
I
when he
heard
gets
the
back.
phone ring. I
Where
was
is
lying
it?
in bed.
Were you sleeping?
George Kylan on K97's Breakfast Club. We're now at 17 after 6, Monday Morning Live on Channel 10. Tune it in. We think we got things all set and ready to go here, okay? Check the horoscopes after Mariah Carey on K97.
-5.
Sure, give it a try, Sharkey.
Do I want that one?
Okay, so...
I'm not hooked up, so I'm assuming it's
Sorry?
not hooked up, so should I still use this?
What are you talking about?
I'm not hooked up on my microphone.
So you should still use that, that's right. Anyway, we need horoscopes here, don't we? Okay, we'll do our first event at 20 to 7. We'll do the toast toss, okay? Is it always as hot on your lights? Being a TV guy, you'd know this, wouldn't you? John, when your can peels off, are you going to have liver spots like Sharon's?
No.
These are not liver spots.
Oh, okay.
He does a lot of these things.
Usually makes me throw up. See you later.
I write this stuff, but I didn't get into Edmonton from Mexico till 3
o'clock. That's good planning on your part, I like that.
Like 3 o'clock, just like 2 hours ago? 3 hours ago?
What a trooper, that John.
It's the coffee guy.
Make it happen for Mariah Carey on K97's Breakfast Club. 21 after 6. What's the temperature anyway?
We're at -5. I've told you 15 times, -5.
-5, okay.
-5 degrees.
Let's check the horoscopes. Today is the 9th of March, starting with, of course, Aries, Sharon.
All right, for Aries, if you're foolishly generous with the wrong person today, you might feel like a patsy later on. Be careful in situations where you feel pressured to make concessions.
For Taurus, if you attempt to do too many things simultaneously, rather partial success might be the best you can hope for.
Gemini, guard against the inclination today to make unreasonable demands of loved ones.
For Cancer, playing favorites when dealing with friends today could create unnecessary complications. Someone might end up feeling slighted, and this may jeopardize a relationship.
For Leo, you may get involved in a development today where you'll feel you have to take measures to protect your interests at the expense of others. This critical situation must be handled skillfully.
Hey, Virgo, face-to-face, associates may appear to agree with your ideas today, but behind your back, they might not express adverse opinions.
All right, for Libra, commercial conditions are rather unsettled today, so be careful when conducting business. If you do something wrong, it might not be revealed immediately.
Scorpions, an important situation you're involved in can only be settled through compromise. If you expect optimum advantages, you could be disappointed. Be open-minded.
Sagittarius, before assuming the responsibilities of others today, make sure you put your own house in order first.
For Capricorn, in an attempt to make a good deal better today, you might add things to it that could dilute your position rather than strengthen it. It's imperative to know when to stop.
Cool camera angles.
And for Aquarians, try to keep outsiders out of confidential matters in the home today. Individuals who do not share your roof should not be permitted to share your family secrets.
And for Pisces, just because someone is not in complete accord with your opinions today, it does not mean this individual should be considered an adversary.
An adversary. And there, thank you for that contribution, John. The horoscope's available 24 hours a day on the K97 Sport Check hotline at 448-9797.
All right, coming up at 6:30, Canada's NDP leader is calling on Ottawa and the provinces to pay more attention to women. Wilson Nipus will find out this morning what will happen with his 1986 murder conviction, and a former Prime Minister of Israel has died. Details from the K97 newsroom at the bottom of the hour.
Here's a tip. Right now at the Bay with it.
We're coming back after this spot with the joke, okay? We got the card here. We're coming back. There it is. Yeah, Ritchie's watching at home. John's joke coming up right now.
Wherever you can find, Steve.
We can do that right now.
What, do we get a couple of good hooter angles there, or what? Yes, it's time for the moment we wait for every day. John's joke, 24 after 6. Now, cameraman, we might want to get the audience's reaction to this big yuckster, okay? So, John, take it away.
Okay, this guy goes to see a psychiatrist. He's complaining. He has these recurring nightmares. One night he dreams he's a teepee.
Yeah.
The next night he dreams he's a wigwam. So he goes and sees a psychiatrist, and he says, look, doc, I keep having these recurring nightmares.
Yeah.
One night I'm a wigwam.
The next night
I'm a teepee. Doctor says, no problem. I've heard this many times before. You know what the problem is?
You're just too tense. You didn't make that up.
John's an old
I know, I didn't.
You just made up the jokes. That's an old joke.
Oh, I got 2 coming up.
John, you really slayed the audience there.
Our studio audience was falling. Hey, actually, that was good.
They laugh as much as we do, John.
Thanks, Todd. We're at 25 after 6. K97 Classic Club members, be tuned in about 20 minutes after 8. We got big news. John, this isn't just big. It's bigger than big. It's the biggest. Big news for Classic Club members. We will, we will be airing a few Olympic events here in a few minutes' time. We have our contestants in the studio. Everything seems set to go. Where's the feedback coming from?
I don't know. Not
Engine. Slipchuk, get in here. Anyway, -5. High today about 5 degrees. Looks like a nice day, and the next couple are looking okay. It's Paul McCartney on K97's Breakfast Club and Band on the Run.
That's called
We
hitting the
still are,
post.
aren't we? Oh, man, it's
Maybe you should
hot in
explain to
here.
people what hitting the post means.
Hitting a post. Well, it's easy. That's where you sing
That's when you're building a fence,
the
right?
intro on the song when you walk right up and you talk right until they start to sing. That's known as hitting a post. Or some people call it hitting a fade. I don't know where they got that from. I don't know. But it's similar. We have 4 events, okay? Well, we actually have 5. 4 to choose from. Which one do you want to do first?
What's that?
You don't care, okay. We'll do the toast tossed first, okay? Just got to be the one who gets it closest to the wall. It's a point system, all right? That was toast.
That was the airplane dinner.
That's great. You brought us presents, didn't you, John?
Yes, I did.
Did you know that Bruce came back from Florida and never brought us a damn thing?
What?
Nothing. He didn't bring, remember, he didn't bring us anything.
I got to use the hand.
Like nothing, not even like,
I just might have to,
he didn't bring us some candies or anything.
I don't normally drink coffee either, but
John, you do drink coffee every morning. What are you
not
talking
that
about?
often.
John, every morning you drink coffee. I see you drink coffee every morning.
Yeah. When we need you, we'll talk to you over here.
Actually, we
yep,
can't even go on
100%.
because it's on mic.
It's Paul McCartney and Wings, Band on the Run on K97's Breakfast Club, live this morning on Channel 10 throughout the city, Videotron, for -5. Sharon's got K97 satellite information.
Are you lost? It's
No, I
6:30.
can't hear this right, that's all.
Okay, all right. Canada's NDP leader is calling on Ottawa and the provinces.
Situation. In fact, in the survey, over 80% developers, including
Britain's Prime Minister is renewing his warnings to Iraq. John Major says a possible strike against Iraq could be launched if Baghdad doesn't start obeying demands to destroy its weapons of mass destruction. And a former Prime Minister of Israel has died. Menachem Begin passed away this morning in a Tel Aviv hospital. He was 78. It was last week that Begin suffered a heart attack. It is 6:33. K97 Sports with Johnny Sexsmith is up next.
Here's a tip. Right now at the bay with any...
Where's the bathroom, guys?
Sharon, you go to the bathroom, I'll do the sports. Hola, gang, I'm John Sexsmith, 6:35, and we'll quickly go through the sports scores. Habs, they're hot. Beat Detroit 4-1 last night. They're moved into a first-place tie. Overall, with the Idle Rangers, Habs have lost just 1 time in the last 13. Elsewhere, Leafs, their playoff hopes getting even more dim. The San Jose Sharks defeating Toronto last night 4-1. Meanwhile, Mini doubling up on the Jets 4-2. Toronto 8 points behind the Stars in the battle for the 4th and final playoff spot in the North. Financial terms of the deal, which runs through the rest of the season, were not disclosed. Gulls owner Fred Comrie said the contract includes an option for next season. NHL players and owners getting together again today, resuming negotiations for a new collective agreement today in New York. There hasn't been progress since September when the old contract agreement last expired. And after 1 day of play at the 1992 Labatt Brier in Regina, 4 teams tied for top spot, undefeated at 2-0. Kevin Martin, defending champ, he's tied for second with a 1-1 record. And that's K97 Sports.
K97 Sports, brought to you by